Every single morning you are handed a choice. Not a big choice, not a dramatic choice, a quiet one. Control your morning, or let your morning control you. That is it. That is the whole game. Because here is what nobody tells you. Your morning does not just set your mood, your morning sets your identity. The way you start your day is a direct message to your brain about who you are and what you are capable of. Start it on your terms, and your brain says, I am someone who is in control. Let it start on everyone else's terms, and your brain says, I react, I follow, I drift. And that message repeated every single morning becomes the story of your entire life. So today, let me show you exactly how to take your morning back, and with it your life. Part 1. The morning is a battlefield. The moment you open your eyes, the world starts fighting for your attention. Your phone lights up with notifications, emails marked urgent, news headlines designed to trigger fear, social media engineered to steal your focus. Other people's problems, demanding to become your first thought. This is not an accident. Billion-dollar companies employ thousands of engineers whose only job is to capture your attention the moment you wake up. And most people hand it over, without a fight, without even realizing it. They reach for the phone before their feet touch the floor. They let the algorithm decide what their first emotion of the day will be. Outrage, envy, anxiety, distraction, all before 7 a.m. And then they wonder why they feel behind before the day starts. Why they feel like life is happening to them. Why they never seem to have time for what actually matters. It is not time management, it is morning management. And the battlefield is your bed. Part 2. What controlling your morning actually means. Controlling your morning does not mean waking up at 4 a.m. It does not mean a perfect 2-hour routine. It does not mean cold showers or green juice or meditation for 45 minutes. Those things can help, but they are not the point. The point is this. The first hour of your morning belongs to you. Not your boss, not your followers, not your notifications, not the news. You. Controlling your morning means deciding in advance what gets your first and best energy. Because your first hour is your highest quality hour. Your brain is fresh, your willpower is full, your focus is undiluted, your emotions have not yet been hijacked by the outside world. That window, one single hour used correctly and consistently, is enough to build a completely different life. The question is not whether you have the time. You have the same 24 hours as everyone who has ever built something great. The question is, who gets your first hour? Because whoever gets your first hour gets your best hour, and your best hour repeated every day is your life. Part 3. How losing your morning loses your life. Let me show you what a morning without control looks like. The alarm goes off. You hit snooze twice. You finally pick up your phone. You see a news headline that makes you angry. You see someone's vacation photos that make you feel behind. You see an email from your boss that sets your anxiety on fire. And now, before you have eaten, before you have moved, before you have had a single intentional thought, you are already reactive, already emotional, already behind. The rest of the day becomes damage control. You are not building, you are surviving. Not because you are weak, not because you lack ambition, but because you handed your first hour to people and systems that do not care about your goals. And this pattern repeated 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year, is why smart, talented, ambitious people spend their whole lives feeling stuck. Not for lack of ability, but for lack of a protected morning. Part 4. The morning control system. Here is the system. Simple, proven, life-changing. 4 blocks, 1 hour, starting tomorrow. Block 1, the phone-free zone, first 30 minutes. The moment your alarm goes off, do not touch your phone. Not for 1 minute, not for a quick check, not for just the weather. Put your phone across the room the night before so you physically have to get up to turn off the alarm. Then do not pick it up. Those first 30 minutes are a phone-free zone, non-negotiable. Because the moment you touch your phone, you have handed your morning to everyone except yourself. Your brain shifts from creation mode to reaction mode, and reaction mode does not build great lives. 30 minutes, phone-free, every morning. That is the foundation of everything. Block 2, own your mind, 10 minutes. Now sit with yourself for 10 minutes. Write 3 things. 1, what you are grateful for today. Specific, real, not generic. 2, who you are becoming. Write your identity statement. I am someone who builds their future one morning at a time. 3, your one most important task today. Not a list. One thing. The thing that if done makes today a success. This 10 minutes is not journaling for therapy. This is programming your brain with the inputs it needs to make every following hour more powerful. What you focus on in the morning, your brain hunts for all day. Give it something worth hunting. Block 3, own your body, 10 minutes. Now move your body for 10 minutes. Walk, push-ups, jump rope, stretch. It does not matter what. It matters that you do it. Here is why. Movement in the morning signals to your nervous system. We are alive. We are active. We are in control. It shifts your body from sleep state to performance state. It releases dopamine and serotonin, your brain's natural focus and happiness chemicals. And it builds the most important belief you can have about yourself. I do hard things before the world asks me to. That belief carried into every meeting, every decision, every challenge of your day changes how you show up for everything. Block 4, own your future, 10 minutes. The final block, 10 minutes on your most important goal. Not your job, your goal, your side project, your skill, your dream. 10 minutes before the world wakes up. 10 minutes while your brain is at peak power. 10 minutes every single morning. That is 60 hours a year, on your future, before your day job even starts. Think about what you could build in 60 focused hours. A skill, a business, a body of work, a version of yourself you have been postponing for years. 10 minutes every morning, starting tomorrow. Part 5. What changes when you own your morning? Let me tell you what actually changes when you own your morning consistently. Week 1, it is uncomfortable. You will resist it. Your old patterns will fight back hard. This is normal. This is growth. Week 2, a quiet shift begins. You start arriving at work already feeling ahead, already in control, already having won something before anyone else started. Week 3, the confidence compounds. Not loud confidence, not arrogance, quiet confidence. The kind that comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every single morning. Week 4, you are a different person. Not in a dramatic way, in the way that matters most. You trust yourself. You believe your own commitments. You know without question that when you decide to do something, you will do it. That trust built one protected morning at a time is the foundation of every great life ever built. Part 6. The identity of someone who owns their morning. Here is the final truth. People who control their morning are not superhuman. They are not born with more discipline. They do not have easier lives. They simply made one decision that most people never make. They decided that their morning belongs to them. Not to their employer, not to their algorithm, not to their anxiety, not to the news. To them. And that one decision made every single morning builds an identity so strong that no distraction can touch it. No difficult day can shake it. No setback can erase it. Because it is not built on motivation. It is not built on perfect conditions. It is built on one simple truth. I control my morning, therefore I control my day, therefore I control my life. Tonight, before you go to sleep, put your phone across the room. Set your alarm, put your notebook beside your bed, and decide right now, tomorrow morning belongs to you. Not your boss, not your feed, not your anxiety, not your old habits. You. That is where it starts. That is where everything starts. If this hit different, subscribe. We drop videos like this every single week. Like this if you are taking your morning back. And comment mine below if tomorrow morning belongs to you. See you in the next one, early.